never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why you were different.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 177 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. The charts action from both of these fighters. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're thinking. You're getting it.
It's only 1 round. You've lost.
Sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Switch back on, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. He was close to this fight and now he's letting back into it. Now, it's
Round. Just stay focused, don't let him back into the fight.
his way. Go out, the first minute, stick on the jab and then
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
finish tricks. You need just to focus on what you're doing. Don't
Think about the defence on end, and think about what you're doing.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
get back behind the jab. Basic.
At time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready.
Here we go. It's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
These punches coming from every angle. Looking to land the hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Just misses with the right uppercut. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. Right, let's get out.
You're smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
When you go out, just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe.
Good work. Just stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, keep smart. The jab's working nice. That was 1-2 straight.
Be smart. Just get your shots off, and don't give him anything.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great eye. So just keep coming.
Just don't worry about it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit. So
Back out there and win the round. Get back behind
The
your...
referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
he's ready.
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
There's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punching. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Missing with the hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. That uppercut misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Completely get your mind back on the job.
Don't get the jab and don't get carried away.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there.
You know they can rise. 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great work. So just keep putting on the end of his jab.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out.
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit. So
Bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
don't too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and here's
Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
just stick it.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think that with me.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Back to line. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Keep
Together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off.
a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can figure it out.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Go out there and win this next round. I need you to go back out
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Failing to score with that right hook. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Defense is not an option for these two. Swing and a miss with the jab. Can't find a home in that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Stay focused.
Come on, man, back in the fight. You're much better than this.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You get to a point and you start timing. Good work. He's thinking. He's smart. He went there.
It's boxing back together. I need you to switch back
Don't get carried away. Think back with and remember what you do. Good work.
there and win the round. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking up a few bodies.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
One shot at a time.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the...
There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That jab doesn't score. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You got complacent. The fight.
When we're looking at him one shot at a time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
You've got to be smart, otherwise they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? So
So we can't figure out. Great. Just the same again.
you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not.
And he'll start timing it. Just stay focused.
Up and put it back on him in this round.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
I'm still running it.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next one.
And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That right hook catching air. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They exchange punches. Where was the defense? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switching up. Now it's a
Ride it out. Go out there and finish him. So just keep.
go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your cut.
I said, just stick a few body shots in there. Just bear it up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Great. Just stay focused. And you can step out. Don't give him no finish.
Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset.
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay
Go
focused.
out there and win this next round. Now it's a tougher fight.
Him again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
This minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start
The
gathering.
referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
But you'll take him out.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Round 8, and we're off again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They both want a knockout, you can tell. catch and shoot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. That hooked him. Oh, wait a minute! The defense failed them! Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around in potholes. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.